Hello there, good morning. So I was out here talking to Bonita, and she brought it to my attention. Well, actually, he brought it to my attention. Remember, we was calling this Bonita, because I was like, oh, this is my apple tree. But what I didn't realize is, Bonita, she got a takeover spirit. She is an apple tree. But I forgot, I wasn't paying attention because I was just looking up here. Ooh, there's a word in this. I was just looking over here, but I never looked at the root. I was just looking up here and saw what I saw. I didn't realize what has happened is Bonita has started to grow into this blood orange tree. These are two different trees. You see that? You see that? That's Bonita, the apple tree. This is an orange tree. But what has happened is, I'm gonna show you. Now you see this? Her branches, Bonita, has grown all the way into the orange tree. It crosses all the way over to here, which confused us, okay? It confused me to the point where it made me forget that I had this blood orange tree. Until this morning when I looked real close, I said, wait a minute, this is my blood orange tree, because you see, it only blooms in the winter. So by November, these are beautiful blood oranges. So I apologize to the blood orange tree because I did not even recognize it because something else had taken over. Do y'all understand the word that is in this? Baby, sometimes we become unrecognizable because something else has taken over. Anywho, what we must do now is name the blood orange tree. Because it was the blood, I want to call it Jesus. Do you want your name to be Jesus? Let's see what the tree say. You are a blood orange tree, and we know it was the blood. Do you like the name Jesus? He ain't moving, okay. Uh-oh, hummingbirds flying over here. Okay, what about the name Genesis? Because that's when they first started talking about like the tree of life, right? In the Bible. What you feel about that? Do you want to be Genesis? Huh? Does Genesis sound like a good name? Uh-oh. Do we see movement? I think we have a winner. Y'all see that? Well, Genesis it is, okay? Genesis. I apologize again that I had confused you with the apple tree. Now, Genesis, there's something that we're going to talk about, and with you as well, Bonita. You see, Bonita, that takeover spirit, baby, you got to be careful about that, right? But Genesis, this is more about you, okay? And here go the word for all of us. Now, just from you standing there, Genesis, perhaps you thought you were being supportive to Bonita. You know, you was allowing her to lean on you, because that's what felt like it was happening, yes. But as she began to lean on you, she also began to overtake you. Baby, I don't know who you've been supporting and you allowed them to lean on you, but baby, they've been leaning for so long that they have started to overtake you and you have become unrecognizable. So let's talk about the support, because we all want to be supportive of folk, okay? But you see here, if you look close, let me show you. If you look close, you can see where her branch, okay, Genesis' branch is bending. It's almost about to break because them apples and them branches are heavy. Being supportive to somebody ain't meant for you to be almost broken to support them. Baby, I don't know who else needs this. Maybe it is just for me. But we can be supportive to people without them bending us so much, without them leaning on us so much that it's almost about to break you and you're becoming unrecognizable. Baby, listen, Genesis, look. Come on, preach the word. Come on. I thank y'all, honey, for your sacrifice, honey. And here come the real thing. In order for Genesis, our good old orange tree right here, to get back standing up good, we're going to have to cut Bonita off right there. I said in order for her to get back, see how she leaning? Her leaves is all the way down here. That ain't where they usually are. They usually up here. But you see how heavy that branch is on Genesis? We're going to have to cut Bonita off right there. She could still be able to grow on her own over there. But we're going to have to cut her off right here. So that Genesis, can get back to the life it's supposed to have. And become what? Recognizable again. Because look, she has her own fruit to bear. She got her own fruit. Do you understand? Because listen, as big as these apples are, these oranges, they get bigger and they get heavy as well. So if you holding up this, if she holding up Bonita, how's she gonna carry her own fruit? Baby, I don't know who needed this today, but baby, if you are trying to be so supportive that you walking around bent over and broken, how in the world are you gonna carry the fruit God has for you? Do you understand that? That's it, Tab. You've done enough today, girl. I'm finna take off running out here. Bonita, Genesis, we thank y'all. Bonita, this branch right here, that takeover spirit, she got to go. I hope somebody called it today. And I'm gonna go about my business, and you do the same. Have yourself a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. Time to cut them off. Baby, you done became unrecognizable. Jesus.